What's happening in Europe today is not just news. It's a warning. It's a counter-strike. And above all, it's the story of India's return. Europe is shaken right now, but not because of Russia, not because of the United States. Europe is uneasy because of India. India's name is echoing across European capitals so loudly that some of the continent's most powerful countries are choosing silence over statements. And the question is simple: what changed? How did the same India that once stood in line to buy weapons suddenly become the center of Europe's defense strategy? The answer is uncomfortable, and Europe itself is now exposing it. Poland and the Baltic nations have openly accused Europe's richest countries of hypocrisy. For years, they delivered speeches. For years, they lectured the world on morality and values. But when it came time to increase defense spending, they stepped back. Today, Europe has the intention to fight, but not the ammunition. And wars are not won with intentions. They are won with weapons. Cornered by reality, Poland turned to Turkey. The plan was simple: technology transfer, artillery shell production, a stronger supply chain. But that deal collapsed. The promised technology never truly arrived. The production never scaled. And that's when panic set in, because the problem was no longer just Turkey. The real question became terrifyingly clear. If Europe can't manufacture its own weapons, and if Turkey isn't reliable, then where does Europe turn? And at that exact moment, Europe's eyes locked onto India. Yes, that India. The country that once depended on European defense firms, the country that once imported artillery. Today, that same India has become Europe's strategic anchor. Why? Because India has done something no other country has. India has developed the world's first 155mm ramjet-powered artillery shell. This is not ordinary ammunition. This is not just a shell that flies. It runs. Powered by a ramjet engine, this shell doesn't just get fired, it hunts. It sustains speed. It sustains momentum. It chases its target, its reported range, 60 kilometers, 70 kilometers, even beyond 80 kilometers. That number alone sent shockwaves through Europe, because this is no longer just a weapon, this is a rule changer. The Baltic states admitted it openly. India now possesses firepower capable of flipping the outcome of a modern war. And with that statement, Europe's illusion collapsed. Despite massive industries, despite advanced research labs, despite decades of defense leadership, Europe does not have an equivalent system. But here's where the story turns dangerous. India isn't talking. No press conferences, no bold announcements, no chest thumping, yet Indian-made artillery shells are quietly moving through Europe and landing on Ukrainian battlefields. On paper, the deal is with Europe. In reality, the fire is falling on Russia. Moscow noticed. Warnings were issued, questions were asked, eyes were narrowed. But from New Delhi, silence. And in geopolitics, silence is often the loudest weapon. Now look ahead to 2026. Europe no longer just wants to buy weapons from India. Europe wants Indian factories.